My program, Speak Up, is all about helping you to rise up and share your messages in so many different places and spaces and get paid for it. We are in a fantastic time right now. There are so many ways that if you get this right, you can be paid. You can do workshops, you can do events, you can do keynotes, you can go into corporates, you can go on the radio and welcome loads of clients and customers. You can go on the telly, you can go on podcasts, you can be in the press, you can be a go-to expert, you can collaborate and work with brands. There are so many different ways you can do this. And something that happens quite often is that even though from the outside I'm looking in going, this person is brilliant and this person could totally monetize that part of their business, they haven't even thought about it because they've just been looking at their business in one particular way. So I'm going to give you 3 examples first and foremost. So maybe you're a yoga teacher and you do one-to-one privates, you might run retreats, and then you have your weekly classes as well. Maybe you are a event planner. You're very much on the ground with a walkie-talkie, making sure the catering comes up and nobody's rowing over here. Or you might be somebody who is an expert in a particular, like a TikTok expert or a LinkedIn expert or a Canva expert, somebody who knows a piece of software, a bit of technology, and their knowledge is so great. So the examples of those 3 people might be somebody has witnessed them doing what they're doing. So been to a yoga class or been to an event and going, wow, this is run within an inch of its life. This is fantastic. Or thirdly, I always really enjoy reading their blog posts, for example. They've always got valuable things to say. So often what then might happen is somebody will turn to them and go, do you do any speaking by any chance? Like, are you available for, could you do a workshop for us? And if so, like, how much do you charge? And I've seen this time and time again where people suddenly freeze and they go, what? What do you mean? How much do I charge? Oh, I don't know. And there's all this kind of discomfort and hesitancy and uncertainty about where they go next. And what I want you to be able to do is confidently and accurately say, yes, I do charge. And this is what I charge. And these are the options that you can choose from. And this is what I was thinking. And like, how about you? How would this be useful? Like, is there something you want to start that creative conversation? Because also when people don't know what to charge, guess what happens? They don't charge. They say, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it this time. No, it'll be fine. Just give me expenses or something. How many times do you see that? Maybe you've done it. I know that I have. Okay, so that's usually how it starts. The second thing that happens is I want to get you to a stage inside Speak Up. So you are a credible, an easy yes, and you can be signed off. And I have learnt this over the years, and now it is really straightforward for me. I can do a few emails. Usually there's like, we were thinking about this. Have you got availability? Is this something that you'd be interested in? This is our budget. And I will go back and I'll go, yes, this is, I am interested in this. And this is what I was thinking. Usually there's, okay, great. Shall we have a quick call about it? And then the offer's made and the contract comes through. It's very, very straightforward. It's not tag teaming. It's not like, oh, I don't know, or people fishing around. It's very like they know that I am credible, an easy yes, and can be signed off. And mainly, and this is a separate topic, but mainly it is because I put my face online all the time. I am who I say I am. I do the things and I show up. So when people book me for a speaking gig, they're never going to be like, she's got a northern accent. It's like, I've got a northern accent because I'm here on the internet every single day. Okay, number 3. I want to get you to a stage inside Speak Up where you can say, I am available for. And this is the thing that catches out so many people. They think that they have to wait for permission, wait for somebody to invite them, wait. And what then happens is when they are then invited, they're not ready. They haven't kind of done the work. They haven't done the preparation. And so why not prepare now? Why not think about all the places and spaces that you could be speaking? Maybe you are that yoga teacher and it's like, do you know what? I wear this particular kind of brand of leggings every single day. And people go, oh, I like your leggings. Where'd you get your leggings from? And it would be really nice to have that discount. It would be really nice to talk at their expo and be on their stand and be a demo, being one of their models, a brand collaborator, whatever it might be. So I want you to think about, what are the opportunities that you want to create here? What do you want to be available for? And finally, how can you make it make sense? This comes from, especially if we're women, this make it make sense can be really confusing sometimes, because we want to please. We want to be all the things to all the people. And if people are not sure, it's like, no worries, think, and I could do this, and let's change it around, and like, let me just bend over backwards to make sure that I am accommodating. I want you to be so clear about what you do, where you thrive, where would be a really great fit, and the topics that you feel confident on speaking about. Because otherwise, your messaging and your personal brand is so diluted. And it's really difficult for people to be able to call it. And to go back to point number 2, you want to be credible, you want to be an easy yes, and you want to be able to be signed off. And I know the temptation is like, I'll just send them 8 paragraphs telling them a little bit about myself. No, this is not the way to do it. I want to help you curate it and make it really sharp and slick and to the point. Because people, as much as they would love maybe to read your 8 paragraphs, because I'm sure you've thought about them as well, they don't have time. So let's clean it all up. I'm going to talk you through all of it inside Speak Up. There are 3 ways to join. There's 20% off at the moment if you add the word magic in at checkout. One final thing I should say is these principles I teach you and I help you find your way through inside Speak Up are yours to keep for life. So this investment that you make in yourself is going to pay you back again and again and again. If you do that work, the likelihood is that first speaking gig will pay for this course. And then it's like you're in profit. Off we go. Where else can I speak? And I want you to have that excitement. I want you to challenge yourself and push yourself. And I know so many people hate public speaking. But remember, you can do this on your terms. You can say, I'm never going to do keynotes. I hate them. I don't want to do them. But I'll sit on a sofa next to you on a stage in front of 3,000 people. No worries. That feels really good. I'll do Q&A, but I don't want to prepare anything in advance. You get to say it and declare it and share it all. So if you want to find out more, if there's something that I haven't covered and you'd find it interesting to explore, send me a message. We can set up a chat. Otherwise, go to nickyraby.com/speak up. Lots of love. Bye.